Hello, and welcome back to the final installment in the Murder of Bill reading. Today, the killer will be revealed. Stay tuned for our follow-up interview as we crack the case. My suspicion of Mrs. Elizabeth Amelia Ann Christensen Fowler began during my interview with her. During our first interview, Mrs. Elizabeth revealed to me that she had an allergy to corgis. Naturally, having received these corgis in the will, she is now the caretaker. I found it odd that after her visit with the corgis in the morning, she showed no symptoms of an allergic reaction. However, she did in the evening. Two of our other suspects, Earl and Lady McIntosh, did not have alibis for the time of the murder, so we could not cross them off our list. It's also notable that Earl was the last person to see Bill alive. Both Earl and Lady McIntosh can confirm hearing loud and excessive sneezing coming from Mrs. Elizabeth's quarters. I deducted from my interview with Earl that Mrs. Elizabeth must have visited the corgis a second time to warrant such an allergic reaction. After I received the note from Mrs. Elizabeth's previous doctor in regards to her allergy medication, I knew something was off. Let's see what she has to say about the matter. Mrs. Elizabeth, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to meet with me again.
Well, if you have to ask more questions, then I suppose you have to ask more questions. Go ahead.
Someone told me that your allergy medication would have run out by now.
Who said that?
Mrs. Elizabeth, do you care to remind me where you got your medication from?
I already told you. I got a prescription. I used it slowly and carefully, and it lasts a long time if you're careful.
Now, Mrs. Elizabeth, there are reports of loud and excessive sneezing coming from your quarters. Bill was last seen alive heading to visit the corgis. Now, isn't it funny that you are sneezing as a result of your presumed corgi allergy despite your medication?
So people can't sneeze nowadays without it being suspicious? Every little sniffle is some sort of sign of guilt? But why would I even want to do such a thing to my poor sweet nephew? It doesn't bear thinking of.
Why, with Bill out of the way, you would receive a much greater chance at receiving the inheritance.
Do you have proof? I deserve a better inheritance than those silly corgis.
Well, I can't say I'm surprised.
Mrs. Elizabeth Ann Amelia Christensen Fowler? There's no way.
She is a Slytherin at heart.
Now why would she do such a thing?
What a waste of time this all was. You could have just asked me who I thought did it.
I can't believe it. Poor Bill. His own aunt?
So, who gets her part of the inheritance? Not me, I hope.